Growing up, I always heard men say women are so complicated. Like, women are so worrisome. You can't understand a woman. Guys, don't blame us, okay? Even we women don't know what we want sometimes. And women, I'm sorry, but we've exposed the guys a lot. So on this video, we'll be looking at lies women tell. Hey there guys, happy Sunday to you, to everyone out there. Welcome to MJ's Fair. And today, as you should have seen, guys, this is from me to you, okay? Now, if there's something you should note is that women most at times don't even know how to express exactly what they feel, okay? So sometimes things go wrong in relationships and you're like, what? But I thought she wanted this, right? That's because you really didn't understand exactly what she meant. So lies women tell. Okay, so in no particular order, I'll start with the very first one. Women, don't come for me, please. Okay, I'm helping my brothers out there. So lie number one. This usually happens in a scenario where there's this beautiful single lady. Well, she might be engaged, she might actually have a boyfriend, but a guy walks up to her and like, hello, excuse me, what's your name? And usually the very first thing that they say is, I have a boyfriend. Which in some cases is usually a lie, guys. Okay? Yes, but it's kind of a polite way of telling you like, dude, I'm not interested, okay? I really don't want to have anything to do with you. So it's a polite way of just telling you to back off rather than waiting for you to waste your energy, your time, and everything. And she's like, not interested at the end. So for me, it's like a polite way of telling you, brother, I'm really not interested, okay? I know what you're up to. So she just tells you, I have a boyfriend. So when you get this from a girl, just understand that there are just two things involved. Either she actually really does have someone in her life, or she's really not just interested in you. So come to think of it, ladies, if you keep telling people this, because first of all, you've not gotten to know that person in most cases. So when a guy approaches you and you're like, oh, sorry, I have a boyfriend, so I'm not interested. Ask those of us who are married, like ask people who are married. If out of 10 ladies who are married, you ask them, like, even the men, like, this your spouse, was he or she your spec from the beginning? Like, when you first saw him or her, was he your spec? Like, was he the dream guy you always wanted? Most of them would say no, he necessarily wasn't their spec, but they saw potentials, they saw things that could happen. So if you just keep saying I have a boyfriend without getting to know the person, without even waiting to see if this person has potentials, you might end up old without a partner. But I'm not saying you should just go on and say oh yes to every Tom, Dick and Harry, or to share your number. Okay, just be wise and know when to what this person of. But guys, if she tells you that, trust me, only two things are involved. Either she actually does have a relationship, or she's telling you to back off. She's not interested. Okay guys, lie number two. Remember I told you this was like this, even our mothers are guilty, right? Like the husband walks into the house, looks at his wife and sees the countenance like, baby, are you okay? The wife is like, yes. Are you sure you're fine? I'm okay. Please, can I have some water? Okay. Please, can you check on this? Okay. Guys, whenever they give you just one word answer, like one word response, trust me, they mean the complete opposite. Like I mean we, like including me, we mean the complete opposite of whatever it is we're saying. Are you okay? Yes. Are you sure you're fine? I'm fine. Guys, we are not fine. Like, we are not fine. I don't know how to increase the volume, but we are just not fine. Okay, there's something we are screaming within us, but we just cannot tell you, probably for respect, probably for the fact that you might not like what we have to say, or probably we feel it's not the right time to tell you yet. We don't want to bruise your ego or so. Even in text messages, okay, you must not necessarily see her physically, because there are times you write your girlfriend, your fiance, your wife, and she's like, okay, okay, no emojis follow, no other conversation pops up from her end, and she's just okay. She's just doing that to please you, okay? So please find out what is wrong, because she is not okay. Leave me alone. Please leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to see you around me. Please just let me be. Guys, have you ever had that? Another lie women tell. When you hear them tell you, when in the middle of a heated argument or misunderstanding, and she says, leave me alone, she's lying. It's a big fat lie. Trust me, how do you know it's a lie? If you walk out of that door and leave her alone, you just fueled the anger to degree 200. Like, you just felt it more. When she says leave me alone, she actually means don't leave me alone. Like, I don't know how to sink this into men. Men don't seem to get this at all. Leave me alone. Don't come back. I don't want to see you around me. Trust me. 99% of the times, she really needs you around. She doesn't want you to leave. She really wants you guys to talk about it. So, men, don't fall for that trick, okay? She's just saying that out of a place of anger, to anger you as well, so you feel how she feels. She does not mean it. Actually, she means the complete opposite of what she just said. So she is lying. Don't leave her alone. If she says, leave me alone, leave the house, walk out of that door and risk losing her. Trust me. Especially when you're wrong. So even if she's dead serious about everything, make an effort to stay back, okay? Like, because I do understand there are times when you might just need your space as a woman to think and everything. You just need to be calm. Man, she means the complete opposite of what she just said. Don't leave her alone. Put up a fight as well, so that even if it doesn't work out and she pushes you out, she knows in her heart of hearts that you tried. Make an effort to hang around. Make an effort. You can step out and just be outside the door. Just make an effort, because whatever effort you put in before leaving is going to count in her next decision about you both. If you walk out, just kiss the relationship goodbye, especially if you're not married and you are the cause of the problem. These are lies women tell themselves. I'm not saying you tell yourself, no, like, in this kind of situation, a woman has a problem in her relationship, in her marriage or so, and she meets a friend, and you're like, oh, this is what's happening in my relationship, I'm so fed up, I'm so worried, what do you think? What do you make out of this situation? What can I do? Should I go back to him, or should I just do this? Should I endure this? Should I go this? Probably the guy is being abusive emotionally or something, and you're like, oh, I don't know what to do. What do you think? If you were in my shoes, what would you do? And then you get the girl be like, I can never take that from any man. In fact, how dare he? Nobody should take that kind of trash from any man. It shouldn't happen. This one is for my sisters out there. From a sister to another sister. She's lying. In most cases, these friends will tell you, walk away now. How dare he? Do men still do that today? Trust me. This kind of lady is the one that they slap both bars in their household. These are the ones that enjoy even more. Women lie a lot to their friends when they come to them for advice, especially on this thing. They always make it seem like, the grass is greener on the other side of the fence, which is in most cases not actually real. Which is why we usually say you don't even, in the first place, women, you don't spill the beans about your relationship, about your marriage, to just any kind of person. You seek a counselor, seek someone who has spiritual grounds and whom you both reverence, whom you both respect. Sometimes I really don't understand why we women do this. Okay, now in this scenario, right, we usually ask. Sometimes when you say a child is asking for something and the child does not understand exactly what he or she is asking, right? This is one of those situations, because trust me, especially men do exploits. Okay, it's proven that men do more exploits than women. So when it comes to relationships and the girl is like, please tell me about your past, about your ex-girlfriend, and please tell me, I promise not to get mad. Trust me, she will. Why? Because in the course of the relationship, when the least thing happens, she'll refer to what you told her happened in the past. So now, why do we even ask if we know if we're going to get hurt? Because this is the thing with ladies. If your ex is finer than she is, she'll not feel comfortable. If she's more established than she is, she'll not feel comfortable. Most of the times, asking these questions, wanting to know about the person before you, wanting to know a lot. I'm not saying you should not even have an idea of who it was, okay, but wanting to know a lot about the past relationship, wanting to know a lot about what happened or who that person is, what the person was doing, comes from a place of comparison. You want to find out if the girl is prettier than you want to find out if the girl is more established, if you want to compare to just satisfy your ego as a woman, I am better than this person, so this guy cannot leave me because I am better than the person he left. But in this kind of scenario now, when she happens to find out that she and this girl are in the same class, or probably the girl is even finer than she is, brother, you're in trouble, sir, because she will be angry. So scan and censor the details you tell her, because she'll get mad. All right, I'm not saying you lie to her, no, just tell her what's necessary at that. So that is one of the lies women tell. And we'll move over to the last, because how many have I given already? You want to get into a relationship with this girl, and initially she's like, oh, okay, you guys exchange contacts and you've been communicating for days or probably weeks, and then all of a sudden, you ring, she doesn't pick, you text, she doesn't reply, and then she replies you like a day later or at the end of the day, and she's like, sorry, I was so busy, I've been so busy these past days, that's why I've not been able to pick your calls. You invite her out and she's not available, she's still busy. Bros, that is another way of telling you I'm not interested. Okay, it's another polite way of telling you, please, I'm no longer interested, you're just not my spec. Maybe I gave you a chance, okay, to see if we can we can have something in common, but I've tried and it's not going. I don't see amo, I don't try amo, it's just not going to work with me. I need to sip to that. So please, when a girl gives you that, okay, after a couple of dates, you've gone out once or twice, you've been communicating or talking with her for a short time, and she starts ignoring your calls, she doesn't respond to your messages, bros, be like, I know this sign, I know this one, she's no longer interested, so you move on. Okay, I said that was the last, but let me just give a bonus, let me just give an extra one, okay, before the video ends, a 2-second one. Another lie, I'm not gonna scream, okay? Another lie women tell is, especially married women, okay? Yes, I don't have money. When you ask, let's say probably something happened, you're expecting money yesterday and it failed to come in, and you're like, oh baby, please, can you just help me with some money, blah blah blah, let me just do 1 or 2 or this, that. And she's like, I don't have money, sorry, I really don't have money. That's a lie. That one right there is a lie. See, women are naturally wired to to multiply. And especially when you're married, when you're married, your sense of saving, your sense of multiplying money, your sense of increasing your financial capacity doubles. Why? Because you understand the responsibilities on your shoulder, especially when you start having kids. So trust me, the money you usually give her for the kitchen and everything, that woman cannot tell me she doesn't have a couple of thousands kept somewhere. Any woman who doesn't have something kept aside for herself, let me not say for herself, kept aside without the knowledge of her husband, ma, you are sleeping in class, you are sleeping at the back of the class, you, in fact, you dey lost sense. Let me put it that way. Now men, don't get it wrong, okay? We're not doing this for personal or greedy purposes. That's why days when you don't have enough money and you leave just like half of what you usually leave, you still need a full pot of soup in the house. Where do you think the money came from to complete the pot of soup you usually have? So it's not like we do this out of a place of greed or to do what you still wouldn't see. No. Okay, most of the times, often, usually what we do is we put it back into the house somehow. Okay, I did not say go and ask money for gas. Okay, no, we don't have. Okay guys, so there you go. I think I'm giving about 6 lies women. I cannot come and sell ourselves here completely, but these ones you've heard already, trust me, they're going to go a long way to help you, especially in your relationship life and in your life as a couple. Men, please, even as much as you know these things, don't use them against us. Just, especially when it comes to finance, just let the woman be the woman, okay? Because we still back you guys up. Everything boils back to you, the kids, and the house. All right, so if you have any questions, just leave it in the comment section. Married or unmarried, just let me know some of the lies we tell. There are some that I reserve strictly for married women. I cannot come and put here. So just let me know if there are any more lies. Just leave it in the comment section. Let's laugh about it. And on that note, I'll close for today. Happy Sunday, guys, and I hope you make the best out of your day. See you in the next one. Like I said, lies mental. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you get notified whenever we put up new videos. See you in the next one. Bye. You know, growing up, I always heard people say, especially men, I always heard, I can't believe I made that major mistake.